My name is Brett Gillen. I'm the program director here at CreatiVets. I also lead all of the songwriting programs. The songwriting program is very unique. You're going to fly to Nashville. We're going to pair you with professional songwriters, and you just tell your story backstage at the Grand Ole Opry, which is a really cool experience. Once you write the song, we will record it in one of the best studios in town with some of the best session musicians in town. You will get a recording of your song, a full, what we call a demo, as well as a work tape, all of the lyrics, a lot of other cool surprises along the way. The main goal of our songwriting program is that if you have any trauma in your life, if you can tell that story one time in a songwriter room, and then the songwriters can put it into a song, you never have to tell that story again. You can just play that song for people, and then they can take whatever they want from your story. That's really a very powerful thing and a healing thing, and it can open up communication between you and your loved ones or you and your friends to help them understand what you went through in war.
Hello everybody, my name is Elizabeth Watson, and I have the privilege and honor of getting to write with veterans, show them how to use songwriting as a tool. So their job is really just to come in with their story, give me the ideas or concepts that they have, if they have something for a song, but if they don't, I just want them to tell me their story, and I'll help them find it and ask for feedback. Hey, is this what you want your song to be about? Do we want to talk about this? A lot of people say, I can't write a song, I'm not musical at all. And I'm like, that's not your job, that's my job. I'm musical in some ways. I'm musical, so I'm the one who's gonna take care of the melody and the chord structure and what part is what of the song. You just tell me the story and what you want definitely in the story. Once the song is done, I will record a work tape so I can send it to them and they can actually listen to the song whenever they want. After that, we do follow-up of lessons, so I teach them how to play guitar or piano again, depending on what they have access to, and then also how to play their song as the ultimate goal of those lessons. It's great when a veteran can take their story and put it into a song, because it's very difficult for veterans to open up about what they've been through, especially to civilians and people who really can't understand it. So when they're able to take that and put the burden of that story into a song, the song gets to tell the story now rather than the veteran. And so it takes this weight off of them to have to bare their soul to people and show them what they're dealing with. And songs are just relatable. It's just, you can hear something and really understand someone in the course of 3 minutes.
So one of the really cool things after you write your song at the Grand Ole Opry, we actually get to go record them at a professional studio in town. And we book amazing top-of-the-line A-list session musicians help record your song, and you get to see your song come to life in a professional setting. It is one of the coolest things that you could ever see. It's still, to this day, songwriters' favorite day is demo day, when they actually get to go in the studio.
Hi, I'm Jeff Copeland. I am a songwriter, producer. So producer basically is responsible for the entire creative sound of a recording. We direct the musicians and work with the artist just to help capture their vision, make it sound as good as possible, and make the artist and everybody else happy. When we record these songs for the veterans, they've just written them the day before, usually at the Opry backstage, which is a wonderful experience for them and for the songwriters. And then they come to the studio the next day, and all we have is a work tape, which is basically a quick recording into a phone to capture the song when it was written. And then we listen to the work tape, and then we have to go in and record the songs. And I will get the songs the night before, and then I'll have to chart it all out so that at least we have some sort of template of what we're going to be doing. Now, it's wonderful to see these veterans when they hear the work tape, okay? And they've already written the song, so they're familiar with it. And then we go in and then we record. And sometimes it's 1 or 2 takes, and we come back out, and then their faces are just like, what just happened? They're always so happy. Even if it's a sad, heartfelt song or a real difficult song for them to have written, they're just filled with joy. And I only equate it to the fact that now they have a physical recording. Their story is literally outside of themselves into this music, and other people are listening into the room, so it's always an emotional, wonderful experience to see that.
Most tourists never get to see this happen. This is a very insider music industry feature that they allow veterans to do. It's okay to be hesitant about this program. That's why we pair you with a mentor. The mentor is a veteran who has been through our program before, has most likely served in imminent danger pay areas such as the ones that you have served in, and they know what you're going through. So as long as you can trust your mentor, you can trust CreatiVets and you can trust the songwriters, because we have full faith in the songwriters and musicians to give you a quality song that will help you process anything you're going through and give you the words that you don't have words for. Our songwriting program is 100% free for combat wounded veterans. We fly veterans from anywhere in the country, and we have served all 50 states and Puerto Rico. We fly them here, and it's unlike any kind of trip to Nashville that any tourist could actually pay for. This is not a go hang out on Broadway and go see the honky tonks type of program. This is a behind the scenes look, in depth into the music industry, and you really understand after the program what goes into writing a song, producing a song, and just the full journey of a song. If you're a veteran thinking about coming through the songwriting program from CreatiVets, I would encourage you to do so. You get to see Nashville and the insides of the music industry that most people never get to see. Even people in the industry don't get to see everything that you are going to get to do on this program. Don't worry if you've never written a song before. You are in good hands with the songwriters. All we need is you to tell your story. And if you can tell your story one time in the songwriter room, you never have to tell it again, because you can just share your song with people and they can take what they want from it.